to learn about ordering decimal numbers. Ordering decimal numbers is very simple and easy. All you have to do is use a place value chart to sort out your decimals and whole numbers, following these 5 simple steps. Step 1 is to set up a place value chart, aligning the decimal point for each number. Step 2 is to then write each number in the table. Step 3 is to fill in the empty spots with zeros so that all the numbers have the same number of digits. Step 4 is to now start comparing with the first column on the left. Step 5 is if the digits in the place value chart are equal, then move on to the digits in the next right column. Continue doing this till one digit is bigger than the other. Let's look at an example. Let's say we have 4 numbers. 0.14, 1.14, 0.104, and 1.141. Step 1 is to set up a place value chart aligning the decimal point for each number. We have our place value chart, and it aligns the decimal point for each number. Step 2 is to write each number in the table. So we have to write each number in the table. We first write 0.14, .14, 0.104, and 1.141. Now we have to fill out the rest of the table. Let's start with filling it out for the first number, 0.14. In the ones place, we have 0. We have our decimal point. In the tenths place, we have a 1. In the hundredths place, we have a 4. And we have nothing for the thousandths place. Now let's fill it out for 1.14. 1 in the ones place. Decimal point. 1 in the tenths place. In the hundredths place, and nothing in the thousandths place. Now we're going to fill it out for 0.104. 0 in the ones place. Decimal point. In the tenths place, we have 1. In the hundredths place, we have 0. In the thousandths place, we have 4. Now tenths place, we have a 1. In the hundredths place, we have a 4. And in the thousandths place, we have 1. Now we have to do step 3. Step 3 is to fill out the spots, the empty spots, like these, so with zeros, so that all the numbers have the same number of digits. We have 2 empty spots to fill with zeros. The first one is the thousandths place in the number 0.14. The second one is the thousandths place for 1.14. The reason we had a thousandths column was because 2 of the numbers had a digit in the thousandths place, 1.141 and 0.104. So we had to put the thousandths column for all the numbers, so that all the numbers have the same number of digits. Now we do step 4. Step 4 is to start comparing with the first column on the left, the first column. Well, the first column is the numbers column. We can't really compare there, so we move on to the first column that has a single digit in it, the ones column. We have 0 for 0.14, 1 for 1.14, 0.1 for 0.104, and 1 for 1.141. Well, 0 is smaller than 1. We have 2 zeros, and we want to fill out these numbers in ascending order. That means we want to do it from smallest to largest. So, 0 is smaller than 1. So we start comparing the smaller numbers first. These smaller numbers are 0.14 and 0.104. Since 0 is equal to 0, we move on to the next right column that has the digit in it, the tenths column. We have 1 for 0.14 in the tenths column and 1 for 0.104 in the tenths column. 1 equals 1. So we move on to the next right column, the hundredths column. For 0.14, we have 4 in the hundredths column, and for 0.104, we have 0 in the hundredths column. 4 is larger than 0. So, 0.14 is larger than 0.104. And since ascending order goes from smallest to largest, the first number is 0.104. The second number that comes is 0.14. Now, we haven't compared the last two numbers yet, so let's start comparing that. They both have 1 in the ones place. So we move on to the next right column that has a digit in it. By the way, that's step 5. The next right column that has the digit in it is the tenths column. They both have 1 in the tenths column. So we move on to the next right column. It's the hundredths column. They both have 4 in the hundredths column. So we move on to the next right column, because we have to continue doing this till one digit is larger than the other. The thousands column. We have 0 for 1.14 and 1 for 1.141. 1 is larger than 0. So 1.141 is larger than 1.14. So the next number that comes is 1.14. And the last number that comes, the largest number, is 1.141. Today we learned about ordering decimal numbers. Thank you for watching this video.